All right, what's up, everybody? Matty D here. It is Wednesday. It's April 30th, 2025. Not going to be too long with this. It looks like 153 News saw its last day. I guess we can no longer afford it. Not too many people are donating enough. And, we self sustained and it lasted a long, 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 long time. And I'm surprised it lasted that long. We stayed completely ad free, maintained ourselves. We didn't censor shit, posted everything. We've even had warning letters from The Hague, which is coincidental. That's going to be in the video about The Hague right now. But not sure if everybody saw this. I'm sure everybody did, about Spain, Portugal, and all that, about the power outages, but mainly Spain. And the thing I'm talking about is, I don't know if people really seen what happened is right before this took place, and then currently, which just began yesterday. I'm sorry. Yeah, today's the 30th. Sorry, it began 2 days ago, the 28th, and it's going on until Friday, the 2nd. Spain, right in October 23, Spain canceled all their munitions deals, except they still had this one that was worth 6.6 million euros, 7.5 million American. This ammunition deal. And they were being warned and everything. There's a lot of shit going on here too. Even I just read this one from Media Line. Even says 2 days ago. Just saying, like, they're in deep shit in coming days. Like, Spain's got some shit coming to them. It's just going to affect their security, infrastructure is just going to mess with them, and blah 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 blah. Right. And when you go through the whole thing too, when I was looking at it, I go and I see this video down here, watch in full. The ICJ, International Criminal Jury, hears Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, and also Spain yesterday. This whole thing against Israel, right? And it's all the same European countries, all speaking out against them. Even South Africa as well. They've always have been. That's why South Africa keeps getting fucked up as well too. I'm just getting tired of saying it's always showing the same shit, and I feel like I'm really not touching as many voices or ears anymore. Since 153 is down. But I'm gonna keep speaking out to even just one person who listens on whatever channel this goes up on. But and you keep seeing all the connections. But, like, again, go read such things and you see they're being warned. They have quotations even coming from the Israelis. Almost all their weapons and their electrical systems, missile systems, all this shit are Israeli, all right, in Spain. Even though they're a pacifist country by nature. Anyway, take a look at that stuff. I'm not going to keep preaching about it. It's there. They're being warned. You can see it all themselves, all right? It was yourselves. It's all there, right, in black and white. It's right in our faces. So what was going on right now too is this: UN top court begins hearings on Israel's legal duties towards Palestinians. What's at stake for Israel at the ICJ in Gaza genocide suit? Yeah, and again, I got to go back and read that quote. I gotta do it again right here. Israel, Spain. Let's go here. Let me just show you what they even said down here. They basically even told them that they're standing on the delivering critical spare parts. Is the same week this contract was canceled. The Ministry of Defense posed next to an Israeli-made rocket launcher. Nobody noticed. Yada yada yada. This is all about Spain. The Spain Minister of Defense next to an Israeli launcher. Yada yada. Any argument? I gotta show you what they actually said. I love this quote. This is a live legal puzzle. You cannot cancel a contract just because the prime minister said so. There are procedures, legal safeguards, and technical sign-offs. It's possible the order will hit a wall inside the system. Let me see. I gotta show you what it actually said this. They've kicked the hornet's nest. Now we'll see how far the sting reaches. I gotta go, man. This is why sometimes, recording in real time. Because they literally said you cannot cancel. Like, they're standing on the wrong side of Jewish history. I love this too. The long-term consequences. What worries me is the signal sent to defense contractors across Europe and beyond that Spain is willing to nullify signed agreements for political reasons. There's a red flag in any procurement environment. You see this shit? I love this shit. Again, they're like giving all these warnings. These are all quotes. I apologize, guys. I'll show you. Yeah, right here. The Israeli Ministry of Foreign Affairs issued a formal condemnation calling the cancellation a breach of international norms. The statement accused Spain of, quote, standing on the wrong side of history against the Jewish state defending itself from terrorist attacks on 7 fronts. It warned that Israel will reconsider its defense cooperation with Madrid moving forward. Right? So, again, like, they don't stop. They throw out the warnings. They put it there. They're like, you're on the wrong side of history. And again, the main reason is because Spain stands with the Palestinian people. And right as this was happening, you have the criminal court system going on again. You have all these countries speaking out, especially those in Europe right there. Right there. And Israel is killing Gaza civilians. Israel says it's being persecuted. You know, Israel boycotts hearing at UN's top court banning of aid agency. Like, you know, Israel seems set on destroying system of international law compliance. They're all hearing. And again, you know why nobody's hearing this shit? Because nobody's talking about it. Everybody I see on the fucking TV right now is tariffs, Spain power outages, and how bad it is. But they're all coming out saying it's not a cyber attack. But hey, we can't tell you anything, but we just know it's not that. And they said how it just happened in a matter of 5 seconds, like everything, like 60% of everything went off. And this came from the renewable sources where it has solar power generation. You know, it's, oh God, everybody, I'm going to shut up because again, it doesn't matter. All this shit was just happening. There's videos everywhere. This is breaking going on. But you're not going to hear this shit. You're not going to see it in mainstream media. You're not going to see people talking about it. Do you know why? Because everybody's full of shit. And they don't like to look at this stuff. Everybody has to go along with the drama algorithm. And that's it. They spew fucking their news for views. That's it, guys. I'm done. It already took 8 minutes. I don't want to be this long. But I just want everybody to see that shit. I wanted to capture it. I'm out. Peace.